The first major mass extinction happened about 444 million years ago, during the Ordovician-Silurian period. This period was marked by a rich diversity of marine life, including brachiopods, trilobites, and the first coral reefs. Over 85% of marine species were wiped out. The fossil record shows a dramatic decline in biodiversity, with many species disappearing entirely. Scientists believe a severe ice age, followed by rapid warming, caused this catastrophe. The ice age would have locked up much of the Earth's water in glaciers, lowering sea levels and reducing the shallow marine habitats where many species lived. Imagine a world where the oceans turn into ice, then rapidly melt, creating chaos in marine habitats. The rapid melting would have caused sea levels to rise quickly, flooding coastal areas and disrupting ecosystems. The late Devonian extinction. Fast forward to 375 million years ago. This period saw the rise of the first forests and the diversification of fish, including the first sharks and lobe-finned fish. This one lasted around 20 million years and primarily affected marine life again. The extinction event was not a single event, but a series of pulses that gradually reduced biodiversity. It's like a slow-motion disaster movie where the oceans lose their oxygen and life struggles to survive. The loss of oxygen, or anoxia, in the oceans would have created dead zones where few organisms could live. This would have been devastating for marine ecosystems. The Permian-Triassic extinction, the Great Dying, about 252 million years ago, often called the Great Dying. This was the most severe extinction event in Earth's history, affecting both marine and terrestrial life. This was the deadliest, wiping out about 96% of marine species and 70% of land species. The fossil record shows a dramatic decline in biodiversity, with many species disappearing entirely. Imagine the Earth turning into a barren wasteland. The land would have been devoid of life, with only a few hardy species surviving in isolated pockets. Scientists think massive volcanic eruptions in Siberia released so much carbon dioxide that it caused global warming, acid rain, and ocean acidification. The volcanic activity would have released large amounts of greenhouse gases, leading to a runaway greenhouse effect that drastically altered the climate. The Triassic-Jurassic extinction happened around 201 million years ago. This period saw the rise of the first dinosaurs and the diversification of reptiles. This one paved the way for dinosaurs to dominate the planet. Again, volcanic activity and climate change were the main culprits. The volcanic activity would have released large amounts of greenhouse gases, leading to a runaway greenhouse effect that drastically altered the climate. It's like nature hit the reset button, allowing dinosaurs to rise to power, leading to the age of the dinosaurs. The Cretaceous-Paleogene, about 66 million years ago. This period saw the rise of flowering plants and the diversification of mammals and birds. You guessed it. This is the one that wiped out the dinosaurs. An asteroid impact near the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico caused this catastrophe. Picture a massive explosion, fires raging across the planet, and a nuclear winter that blocked sunlight for years. The impact would have released a huge amount of energy, creating a shockwave that devastated the surrounding area. The lack of sunlight would have disrupted photosynthesis, leading to a collapse of the food chain and the extinction of many species, and a dramatic drop in temperatures. The sixth mass extinction. But here's the twist. Many scientists believe we are currently in the midst of a sixth mass extinction, driven by human activity. Habitat destruction, climate change, pollution, and overfishing are pushing species to the brink. Human activities have altered the environment on a global scale, leading to the loss of biodiversity and the degradation of ecosystems. Urbanization, industrial pollution, and the introduction of invasive species have all contributed to the current crisis. But it's not all doom and gloom. There's hope and there's action. Conservation efforts around the world are working to protect endangered species and restore ecosystems. Supporting sustainable practices, reducing waste, and raising awareness can contribute to the larger effort. Remember, every action counts. Simple actions like recycling, reducing energy consumption, and supporting conservation organizations can all make a difference.